Hello, sixth graders. Welcome to another art sketchbook tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at making contrast hand drawings. This is a in-progress project here that I wanted to show you so you get an idea of what we're going for. So let's get started. The first thing that you need is a 9x12 sheet of white drawing paper. You're going to take that drawing paper, line it up horizontally in front of you, and then you're going to fold it in half and make a crease. You're going to open it back up, and if you'd like, you can draw down a line down that crease. I'm going to use a piece of paper here to keep my pencil straight so that you can see the division between those two sides. You're then going to line your hand up so it fits between those two, the halfway mark and the edge of your paper, and then you're going to trace it just like you did in preschool or maybe even elementary school. So, tracing around your hand. I'm not going super fast, just trying to keep around the edges of my fingers and my thumb so I don't have any crazy wonky edges. Okay? And then I'm going to flip my paper around so that my other hand's going in the opposite direction, and I will repeat that process. If you have a ring on, it might be a good idea to take it off. It does give you kind of a bump on the side of your finger. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to erase mine. Kind of even my finger out there and there. It looked like I had a wart there. Okay, so now I've got my hand drawn, and what I'm going to do next is take my ruler and draw horizontal lines across my paper. If you want to do this freehand so you have a little bit more maybe waviness to your lines, that's okay. They don't have to be perfectly aligned. You can have a thicker and a thinner, a couple thicker in a row. We'll do a little skinny one here, another skinny one, or skinnier one, and just work my way up my page, cutting through my hands here. And inside of those spaces, we're going to create patterns. And those patterns can be colored. I think we need one more here. Using colored pencil and a combination of colored pencils and markers. Okay, so patterns such as the ones here. So I have shape patterns, I have line patterns, I have shape and line patterns, black and white patterns, zigzag patterns, squiggly patterns, so you have so many options to choose from. So you can start anywhere on your page. I'm going to start here. This seems like a good one for a zigzag pattern. And I'm going to stop at the halfway point. Now actually I'm going to recreate that pattern, that same pattern. I'm going to use it again, but I'm going to use it in a different area over on the other side. And then I'm going to maybe create a shape pattern. And I'm going to draw these as if my hand isn't there. We'll find out why here in a minute. So then I might do that one here. It's kind of like an oval half circle. I'm doing a couple parentheses, but they're really close together. So it makes it look like an oval. Okay. And I want to keep doing these different types of patterns. Maybe I want to do those vertical lines here. And then maybe those vertical lines are going to be here in a smaller section underneath my zigzags. And maybe I'll do some diagonal lines, and then maybe those diagonal lines will go this way and this way, just to break up that space a little bit. Okay, So I would keep going till I filled my entire page on both sides with different types of patterns, shape, line, combination, and then I'm ready to color. When I color, on one half I'm going to decide to color the patterns in the shape of my hand only. So all the patterns here are just outlined in black and white, so they've been outlined with a thin and thick black Sharpie. The inside of my hand on this side only is colored and outlined. So I outlined all of them, and then I'm coming in and I'm coloring with a colored pencil, and in some cases I used a marker to get a really deep rich color. So I'd like you to use a combination, but don't use all marker. Either use all colored pencil or colored pencil and marker. It looks so much better when we do that. We're going to fill the fingers and the rest of the thumb to create color in the hand. On the other side, we're going to create contrast because we're going to color in the background behind the hands. So the hand will be black and white, but the background will be in color. So once you've got your hands traced, your patterns drawn, then you can start coloring and be on your way. I wish you the best of luck, and I can't wait to see your finished products.